Well, it's never easy saying goodbye to a forever friend, but that's where today's guest, Crystal Newberry, Wellness Program Coordinator at the U of I's Veterinary Teaching Hospital, comes in to help you navigate when it's time to humanely end a pet's life. Crystal, welcome. We're glad you're here.
Thank you.
Introduce us to our little furry friend.
Sure. So this is Tallulah. She is one of our veterinary surgery residents. Pets here for some support. Since this isn't an easy topic to talk about, might as well bring someone cute to look at.
Yes, and Tallulah is just posed and not moving a muscle. So we are very glad that she's here hanging out with us today. You know, looking over what we were talking about today, having put our dog down like 7-8 years ago, it just kind of brought back all of those feelings again. So that's kind of your specialty, though, is helping families navigate when is the right time and having those discussions. So how do you even start that conversation?
Sure. So it's always easiest when, you know, we connect earlier on in the process to where, you know, we start talking about quality of life things. So what does the pet really enjoy most? Are they still eating? Are they still drinking? Are they able to get up, walk around, and do all of that? So if you're able to assess quality of life ahead of time, it can help make those decisions. However, there are moments when you don't have that time and things can be very quick, sometimes traumatic. So then looking at, okay, is this the best option for my pet, depending on what is suggested by the veterinarian?
Yeah.
And then also, what can I do? Like, can I emotionally do it? Can I pay for it? Things like that.
Yes, we're looking here on the screen about euthanasia. I didn't realize in Greek it means good death.
Yeah.
So that, and this is, we're talking like humanely, something you can do, right?
Yep.
So, that still has to be a tough conversation, right?
Sure.
And when we're talking about quality of life, we're not only talking about quality of life for the pet,
Correct.
but also for the family. How so?
So quality of life around the family involves, okay, so say we have a dog that's bigger than Tallulah. Maybe if it has trouble walking, can you effectively get the dog up and walk him outside? Or again, finances come into play. Emotionally, if this is a chronic disease, maybe you just emotionally can't give it anymore, and that's okay.
Yeah, and so if you do have to make that decision to put your dog down, then, I mean, they can maybe come to your home and make that process a little bit easier there. But let's talk about some of the ways that then you can remember your pet, because that's what we want to do, right? Have happy memories. You've got some examples here. What do we have?
Yeah, so pet memorialization is one of my favorites. So many clinics, depending on where you work or where you go, a lot of times we do have the clay paws. So it's an impression of a paw print. Sometimes some people write their names on it, but a lot of times it's just a way to have that as a memory. Other things to offer would be ink prints of their paw prints. Sometimes nose prints people are really into, especially nowadays with tattoos. I've had people ask for hair clipping, so it all depends. You try to accommodate what the owner and pet parent really wants.
Yeah, and I mean, it's not only a hard time for families after a pet passes, but it's also tough if you have other pets in the home. They may experience like the same exact emotions that humans feel, right? What are some things we may notice or be looking out for?
Sure. So other pets in the home, I would say owners or pet owners have said, you know, we might notice them feeling depressed, so they might be walking around. They might look more tired. They might not want to eat as much. They might go to certain places that the pet was in and would honestly look for them. So walking around aimlessly, feeling uncomfortable about their space.
Yes, well, it's definitely a tough time, one that people don't really think about when they're bringing that sweet puppy home, but we appreciate you coming and sharing these tips with us, and Tallulah just being the little rock star down there. And if you want to learn more about the Veterinary Teaching Hospital or see all of Crystal's tips, we'll have those as well as the links over at our website, ciLiving.tv.